qualifying was a little late getting started, but it didn't hurt Joey Logano as he picked up his second pole and third race at Nashville. He's won 3 times when he started on pole in his career. This is his 9th career pole, and it's the 5th pole for Joe Gibbs Racing in Nashville, but their 50th overall as a team. Across the top of the screen, you'll see the starting field. We do have one car going to the rear. That's the 40 of Mike Bliss. He crashed during qualifying in a backup car. He'll go to the back of the field. What about those that did not make the 43? Well, it includes Andy Ponstein, Tim Schendel, Brett Rowe, Chase Miller, and Dennis Setzer. Time now for our in-race reporter. Let's check in with Justin Allgaier, DJ.
Hey, Justin, Dale Jarrett, the ESPN. You have a copy?
Loud and clear, Dale. Go ahead.
Hey, Justin, let me say, first of all, congratulations on your win 2 weeks ago. And now our ESPN mailbag question comes from James in Scotch Plains, New Jersey. What is the best thing that's happened to you since you won your first NASCAR Nationwide Series race at Bristol?
Well, Dale, the biggest thing for me has just been the outpouring and support by all the fans and friends and family and other competitors. I think that's been really awesome. But it's just been a great couple of weeks. Glad to be back here in Nashville. You know, definitely good to have the Dash for Cash today with what Nationwide's doing, and also want to wish everybody a happy Easter tomorrow. It's a great weekend. It's the meaning of Easter is pretty awesome and near and dear to my heart. So wish everybody out there a happy Easter.
All right, Justin. Hey, now that you got that first win out of the way, and I know you want to get many more, but your sights now set directly on trying to win this championship?
Well, I feel like, you know, from a year ago to today, we've come a long way, and all the guys on the Verizon Dodge team have done a great job, and not only them, but everybody at Penske Racing, and I think it's showing not only with myself, but with the 22 team and Brad Keselowski. So we're excited. We got a great team. We got a great hot rod for today, so we're going to go out and give it our all, and hopefully we can get Verizon in victory lane 4 weeks in a row.
All right, Justin. Thanks for talking with us. Have a great day. We'll talk to you later on. Now, Ricky's going to talk with your crew chief, Chad Walter.
Thank you, bud.
Chad Walter, this is Ricky Craven up in the booth. Congratulations on your win a couple weeks ago. You're back on concrete. You got a really confident driver. What's it going to take to win 2 in a row?
Thanks, Ricky, for spending your Easter weekend with us. Man, we're rolling with a lot of momentum into this race today. This was one we had circled that we needed to get better at, and taking that momentum and confidence that the drivers gained here in the last 2 weeks. I think if we just stay up there and keep our track position, have good solid pit stops, and get a little good driver intuition into it, we'll be all set for maybe a second win.
All right, thank you. Good luck today.
All right, let's check in on our other onboards. So we've already talked to Justin Allgaier. He's carrying one of the cameras, along with Ricky Stenhouse Jr. with the City Financial Ford, Kyle Busch and his Toyota, Kevin Harvick with Nationwide Insurance, Jason Leffler with the Dash for Cash Nationwide Insurance cam, Carl Edwards with his Ford camera, Stephen Wallace with 5-Hour Energy, and Kelly Byers with the Suave for Men onboard camera. Our over-the-wall man is going to be John Reese. He's the jack man for the 27 at Johnny Saunders. First time for him over the wall this year, and he's also doing double duty as a car chief with some inexperienced crew members. So what's the biggest challenge you're going to face today, John?
Well, you know, the biggest challenge was getting all the Nashville fans to come out to see this hometown team of Baker Curb do some good deals out here today. So that was the biggest challenge, but other than that, it's all been pretty good.
All right, we're going to let you focus in because they're in turn number 3 as we're coming to the green flag. 225 laps. Pit road speed is 45 miles an hour. Go faster than that, you're going to get busted. Lights out on the pace truck. A very green racetrack after the morning rain showers. Pace truck turns down off of turn number 4. And all of a sudden, he comes back up, and so gave us a little fake. That's the first time the pace truck's ever given us a fake. All right. Well, it gives us time to give you that race analysis that we were talking about. We said we were going to go 225 laps, equals out to 300 miles in this 1.3-mile layout. We told about the pit road speed and our pit window 60 to 70 laps, and that 14 degrees of banking, well, it's going to feel like it's a flat track right now with this track being so great. All right, let's get the final report from our major stories of the day. Vince Welch, you're up.
Well, Marty, why is Joey Logano the favorite today, aside from being on pole and a former winner here in Nashville? He loves this racetrack. He's turned hundreds of laps here in testing, and he says his car turns well on the front end and has sufficient grip on the back end. That's a good combination to have here in Nashville. Joe Gibbs Racing won both of the races here at Nashville a year ago, and Logano says he believes he's got the feel in his race car to end up in victory lane again today. Dave Burns?
Vince Kyle Busch starts 6th today. Last year, he had finishes of 1st and 2nd at this racetrack. So you would think what applied last year would apply this year. But Jason Ratcliffe told me that when they put their setup on that should have worked at the beginning of practice, it did not. Even though other drivers and crews had good success with last year's setup, they had to make major changes. They hope they work to get Kyle back to victory lane today. Jamie?
Well, 1 year ago, Brad Keselowski sat 15th in points. Right now, he's 2nd. The biggest difference, he told me, he's not as aggressive. He's more conservative in the racing. And he said he's also a better driver. And that car for today, he said, is awesome. It's fast. They made some adjustments overnight. They hope he gets to victory lane for the 2nd time here at Nashville, the 1st for Penske Racing. Marty?
All right, thanks, Jamie. The pace truck has pulled down pit road now. No chance for him to come back out as we're getting ready. They bring him down at 45 miles an hour. The 5th race of the 2010 NASCAR Nationwide Series season is green. Joey Logano gets the early lead. Take a look a little bit further back. You got 3 wide action going on. The 66 of Stephen Wallace. Scott Lagacy in the 43. Now they calm down and get into at least side by side.
This is 300 miles, right?
Yeah,
I thought so.
Well, did you see the little message Joey sent to Kevin Harvick at the start of the race? He sort of ran him up a little bit right at the start, at the drop of the green flag. Remember, they had some, an altercation when he got dumped. Basically, Harvick dumped him back at Bristol.
Yeah, you see a lot of these cars sliding when they get into the corners right now. There's just not going to be a lot of grip to be had right now, Ricky.
These first 20 laps, Dale, the outside lane is probably as good as the inside lane. It's just a long way around. There's no grip anywhere.
Yeah, but do you want to be on that high side? Because if the guy on the low side sort of slides up, you're going to be the one going to the wall.
I don't think there's any future in it, but they're doing it.
Well, there they are, as you can see Reed Sorensen in the 32, as he is side by side with Stephen Wallace. That is a battle for 9th on the racetrack. Whoa, and he got turned. That's John West Townley. He's going around.
Gas up, gas up. We're all good, guys. Left first corner. John just sit still.
On lap number 3, we've got our first caution.
All right, fired up, bud.
He was running 12th at the time. And I couldn't tell for sure if he got help or if he just got loose.
Yeah. He was up in that higher lane, so I'm not sure that he got some help. Did you say that, Rick?
Dale, he looked to me like he just got loose, and that's an example of him exceeding the track, the limit of the track, not necessarily the limit of the car or the tires.
See, he's actually down the bottom. I just caught him whenever he'd moved up the racetrack, but he started getting loose right in the center, just as you said, trying to power back up, and back of the car just wasn't ready for that.
Boy, Colin Brown does a nice job of slowing down, but he loses about 12 positions in the process.
It honestly feels awful right now. These first two dozen laps are going to feel miserable, and there's always a victim.
And just you said, Marty, Colin Brown did an excellent job right here. You can see he's in the throttle right there and sees that car right in front of him. Does a good job of stopping.
So the good news is Colin's car is in one piece. The bad news is he's lost about 12 spots. We'll reset it for you when we come back to the Nashville Superspeedway here on Easter weekend.